Let us fill this up. 1 cm, how many mm? 10. So simple, right? You can even look at your ruler for the answer. 1 meter, how many cm? 100. Learned it since primary school already. 1 kilometer, how many cm? 100,000? Okay, so that's 100 times 1,000 to get 100,000 cm. Okay, let's go into this conversion of units. So let's see who can finish it. And use fractions for your answers. So this will be 1 over 10, 1 over 1,000, 1 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we've got 1 over 100, 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 1 over 1,000. Okay? Okay, math scale, since you already covered it in geography, I shall not talk too much about it. We just start doing questions already. A math scale is given as 3 cm to 1.5 kilometers. Now, like I mentioned, sometimes it is given in terms of units over here. Sometimes the units are not given. So you must know how to deal with both of them. So for the first part A, the length of the road on map is 7 cm. Find the actual length of the road. Since it is already given in cm to kilometers, it is very easy for us to handle exercise 1. Part A, 3 cm to 1.5 km. So this is the ratio that we are using. If we have 7 cm, then because they are proportional, our answer will simply be 1.5 over 3 times 7 kilometers, which is 3.5 kilometers. Okay, this is one way of representing our answer. I'll show you a few other alternatives. 3 cm represents 1.5 kilometers. 7 cm represents 1.5 over 3 times 7, which is 3.5 kilometers. So this is another way you can do it. Both are perfectly acceptable. So now let's move on to part B. For part B, we've got the actual distance being 6 kilometers. Find the distance on the map. Okay, now we have to work backwards. 1.5 kilometers to 3 cm. 6 kilometers to 3 over 1.5 times 6 to give us 12 cm. This is one way of doing it. The other way is 1.5 km represents 3 cm. 6 kilometers will represent 3 over 1.5 times 6 to give us 12 cm. This one over here in blue, it represents our 25 kilometers. But we need to change the units to be the same. So that's where we have 250000. So now both sides have the same unit already. We want it in the form 1:r. So the answer will be 1:250000. Okay, so this is for part A. Then for part B, in the form 1/r, simply put 1 divided by. That's the answer. Okay, so over here we've got important points. Make sure they have the same units before you express them in the form of 1:r or 1/r. Okay, now you get to 1 cm represents 25 meters. Change it. 1 cm to 25 with 2 zeros cm. So I'm converting to the same units, so my final answer will be 1:2500. That's for part A. Part B, 5 cm, 200 meters. So that will be another 2 zeros for cm. So 1 cm is to, since they're all in cm already, I can remove it, so it becomes 1:4000. The last one, 4 mm to 8 meters, so that will be 8000 mm, leaving me with 1:2000. Next. Now we convert from this form 1:r into cm represents how many km. So we work the other way around. Okay, so starting from part A, 1:25,000. This can be written as 1 cm is to 25,000 cm. You see, I'm now introducing the same unit to both sides again. Then after that, 1 cm is supposed to represent something km. So this is my distance. Convert it to km. That's all they're asking you to do. So from cm to meters, I remove 2 zeros. I remove the centi. So I'm left with this. That's in meters already. But they want it in kilometers. So I need to divide again, leaving me with 0.25 km. So n equals to 0.25. Part A. Okay, now part B. Please spend 3 minutes to do it. Actual distance equals to 30 times 0.25 to give us 7.5 kilometers. Okay, next part. Find you are given a scale, it's 1:15,000. This is the same as representing 1:15,000. Treat them as the same. Okay, don't be confused when you see a fraction. They just mean the same thing. Find the distance represented on a map for 750 meters. Now we're going to work backwards. Okay, so on the map, well, we can write 15,000 meters represent 1 meter, right? This is on the map. So let me just put a header. Map. This is actual. So this helps me. 15,000 meters in actual represents 1 meter on the map. So now, actual, we've got 750 meters, will therefore represent 1/15,000 times 750. To give me 0.05 meters. Okay, this is on the map. How much is 0.05 meters on the map? We can, for convenience, change it to cm, we get 5 cm. Okay, since the map is a small piece of paper, it is more convenient to work with cm. So now, now that I have part A done for you, can you do part B and part C by yourself? So here, 3.9 kilometers. Again, we've got 15,000 meters, no, kilometers now. You got to change the units if you want to. Represent 1 kilometer. So 3.9 kilometers represent 1 over 15,000 times 3.9. Okay. So 3.9 divided by 15,000. I get 0.00026 kilometers. So now I don't want it in kilometers, right? So I change it to meters. So times 1,001, 2, 3. 0.26 meters, which is 26 cm. So that's for part B. Okay? So take note. I used kilometers over here. I used meters over here because depending on the question, what they want me to find. So obviously for part C, I'm going to be using kilometers again. 15,000 kilometers represent 1 kilometer. 30 kilometers represent 1 divided by 15.